Hi everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and I decided to try something new that I haven't really done before. And this is going to be a love tarot reading for Taurus. I'm doing each of the signs, and we're going to focus on love. And the deck that I'm using is the Glastonbury Tarot, and this is actually the deck that I use for me personally for my Sacred Union and soulmate readings, because it's based on, pictures from Glastonbury and the Isle of Avalon. So it has that Celtic energy and that I associate with my twin flame and my soulmate. So it's really, their pictures look simple, but each and every color, each and everything that is in the picture has a particular meaning. So they're really quite in depth and quite detailed. So I actually started this video earlier, but I had to stop and I got interrupted. So I had already pulled the cards. So I left the cards because I thought they were an important spread for you, because those are the ones that came out. I did want to advise that we are having an event. Again, I'm teaming up with my buddies. I've got Dia from Morris Oasis. I have Debbie, which is Glammy Witch, from Intuitive Deb, and Ron Schaefer from Simply Intuitive. And so we're all getting together and we are hosting an event called The Power of Love. And it's basically to bring you into frequencies with your soulmate energies. We're going to do an hour Akashic etheric reading for you, in which we will look at the blockages that have prevented you from finding this love, and to see what you need to do to move ahead and move forward, and to heal that once and for all, and then be able to look at some of the characteristics of the soulmate that'll be coming in for you. Dia is going to provide a soul frequency astrological chart for you. We're going to be doing group guided meditations. And you know that we always throw in lots of extras. So we have the candle ceremony with your personalized symbol. And we have many things that we offer, and we send to you privately through Facebook Messenger or through email, just to make sure that you are, right on your path and you understand all the information that you need to know. So you can go to my website, which is akashicinspirations.com, and it's only $99. And really, if you put all of these services together separately, there would, be a couple $100 at least. So $99 bargain price. And, we just wanted to start off the new year. 2016 is really about mutable energies. So it's going to be really about adjusting and going with the flow. Expect the unexpected. Lots and lots of changes, lots of just things not working out as you plan. If you plan and are very structured, be prepared, because what's coming are events that are really for our greatest good. And they don't want us to settle for just good. They want us to have great. And that's what's going to be coming in for us. Really, really great things, but we have to be able to be flexible and go with the flow. All right, so I'm going to turn all the cards over, and then we'll get on with the reading. So with the first card, we have the Star. It's Major Arcanus, and it's called Bride's Mound, and it links up with St. Bridget. So we have St. Bridget coming in for my Taurus friends who are very grounded and loving and Venus energy. Then we have the Devil, but don't be afraid, because this is actually a card of empowerment. And then we have the World, which is amazing. And this is the Phoenix. So really already we're starting off with 3 Major Arcana cards of super, super energies, right? The next set is the Fool with Percival. And it's great because it is actually the cover of the cards. So it's always good when you pull the card that the artist and the creator of the deck has chosen for their cover. So here we have the Knight of Vesicas, which are the pentacles in this deck. So Knight of Pentacles. And then here we have Temperance, and here is Bridget. So a lot of Bridget energies are coming in, and we'll get to that in a second. And then we go on and we get the Four of Chalices with Emotion. then we have the Knight of Swords, and lastly, we end with the Magician. So this is super powerful because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 major arcanas, which I mean, just super heavily influenced for you guys. It's just amazing. And an additional card did fly out of the deck, so I'm going to save it for later. But it seems to me to have an overall effect, and it's the Sun card, another major arcana card. So we end up with 7. So really amazing, like incredible energies. So let's start with the Star. I'm going to start with the Star and Temperance because they are related and they work together. So here we have the Star. What is the Star about? The Star is about hope and optimism, before the dawning of the new day. It's about releasing the fears that come in the night and knowing that the new day is coming and just looking forward to that, having the expectation and the anticipation of something really great happening. Now, here we have what's called Bride's Mound, which is dedicated to St. Bridget. And it's supposedly a place of great healing. And as with all sacred places dedicated to St. Bridget, there's also a healing well. And they say there is a thorn tree. So here's the thorn tree with the ribbons hanging, dedicated in petitions to Bridget to help us along our way. So I'm going to kind of just put the 2 cards here in the middle as we review the cards. So St. Bridget is really associated with the qualities of love and compassion. She also was like the patron of blacksmiths, of fire, of hearth, right? And so as we're coming out, we've come out the eye of the storm, and we're in the calm of the evening, and it's about the promise of the things that are coming in, the promise of freedom, of wonderful rebuilding an inner peace, right? A place of balance, which is what Temperance calls for. In Temperance, you have her pouring waters, or in this case, it looks like half water, half fire, right? From one cup to another. Her foot is being placed into the water, yet she's fully grounded, as we know with the Temperance card, is about finding that inner balance. So as we begin the reading, we're being promised this, and here we're receiving it. So let's see what steps are we taking between the promise and the receiving. And the next card we get is the Devil card. Now here, this is Saint Dunstan, and he was supposedly being tempted by this, evil, the devil dominion or something, this beautiful woman here, and she's tempting him, right? And he's here, he's got like a staff, and he's got like a poker, and he's got like a flame or something, a hot coal at the end of his stick there. And we see the hand of the devil, that clawed red coming out, right? That passion. But what's happened is a portal has been created, and he is keeping this devil from emerging, because as we go in higher spirals, we have the choice to make. And do we go with the lower energies, or do we stand in our power? And here, I like that his robe is actually, it's not really golden, but it's like a burnished gold. And we're going to be working this month in the Power of Love. We're going to be working with the Bronze Ray. And the Bronze Ray is a combination of the gold and the violet flame, the spiritual. So it's a higher stated form of connection. And so that is what he's bringing here. And he is, through the spiral of events, he is now able to make a different choice. We are able to make different choices in our life and let go of the old standing patterns of relationships that we had, and the way we used to deal with things, or the way we used to choose someone to be with. If you were able to break that pattern and to get out of the spiral, what awaits us is a period of completion and rebirth, which is signified here in the Phoenix, right? And here we have the proverbial egg, and here's the phoenix emerging through the fires, right? I want to read a little bit about this card because it's really interesting what she has to say about the different colors and the way things work. Okay, so the egg stone, which is down here, and it's got some like, um, let's see if I can get a better picture, like blues and pinks in there, right? And it says that the image is a symbol of wholeness and the seed and the beginning. So the eggstone, there is an eggstone in Glastonbury Abbey, so that's really interesting. And it represents the center of the world and source or life itself. So it's a symbol for us to be able to emerge from this egg and be transformed, right? To be changed through our experiences, through our choices, through the experience of this temptation to stick with the same old, we are being rewarded by having made finally the right choice for ourselves, having listened to ourselves, having come through the dark night of our soul and be able to really stand in our truth and be who we are. So it creates you've come to a level of the deepest understanding of yourself and feeling at peace. And again, this is what between the star and temperance is about, bringing that peace into your being. And here we have the world, which is the ending, and right next to it, the following card is the Fool with Percival. So it's the new beginnings. And here you see he's he's firmly, both feet are firmly on the ground. He has the white pants, so the purity. He doesn't have a shirt, so he's bare. His soul is bare to the world. You know, he's not covered. He's not hiding anything, right? And so it's the time to, now that we've had this ending of this spiral, beginning of the new step of the new paradigm. So it's about trusting and innocence as you go forward, right? Releasing and having faith that being fully immersed in the moment is going to bring you the happiness that you're looking for, and finding that perfect state of peace and bliss. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles, which normally the Knight of Pentacles is on that huge black charger like the Rider-Waite cards. But here, this one, look at his benevolent face on him. He's fully grounded. He's sitting on the ground, this beautiful emerald green. And his heart chakra and his throat chakra here, and his higher heart, which is the thymus gland, is totally encircled by the vesica Pisces. So he has found a way in which to bring, through meditation and through peace and through generosity of spirit, this manifested reality of abundance, prosperity, peace, and in a way of wisdom. So let me just read to you a little bit from this card for you. I really like this book because it's really very detailed and very well thought out and well written. So it is, you've come to the mastery over the material and able to manifest what you want in the life. So it's about reaching your level of compassion. And this is what this new spiral, as we go into the fifth dimensional energies, it is about living our lives in compassion and understanding and self-knowledge. And then, of course, we reach the pinnacle of that, which is the Temperance card with Bridget. And it is about that inner balance, that inner peace, that ability to be at one with the elements, be at one with our emotions, and be at one with spirit, and to be able to receive those messages. And it's about being things in moderation, not taking it's not black and white, right? It's walking a middle path, a sense of inner peace and enlightenment. So as we do that, we come to the Four of Cups, which in this deck talks about emotions. But here you see she's firmly planted between these, between the structure of the arbor, and you have these beautiful pink and white roses, denoting this unconditional love. And her blouse, which is magenta pink, denotes the highest spiritual color, along with the purple skirt. So she's got, and her legs are in a green leggings. So she's got, her foundations are rooted and grounded. She works with the spiritual energies to bring them forth into a higher octave of compassion and love. Now, the Knight of Swords, he brings the messages. We can choose that path, or we could go through and with our sword of truth cut through these brambles. I mean, he looks like he's having, I mean, it's a struggle. He's getting there, but he is, it's pretty interesting how he has this yellow line coming from his hand, right? And it looks like he's in he's in full swing there, right? He's in full swing of cutting through the lies and deceit of past relationships and of things that we ourselves tell ourselves, because that's the worst thing. That's, that's the negative, the side of the ego that we are trying to overcome. It's about cutting away all of the things that no longer serve you, all this dead wood, and get it out of the way, right? And it's like whatever is no longer needed in your life is going to be completely cut away so that the new growth can come. And know that with the magician, who is the Merlin, you have everything you need. We know that the magician has the passionate power. Look at the power of the yellow between his outstretched arms, in which he has the Holy Grail, the cup. He's got his staff in the other hand. He has his sword here, and he has that yellow robe or shirt, tunic underneath, and he's in this yellow, a pool of yellow energy above him and below him. So he has all the power to do and create anything he wants to manifest. And this whole spread, which is governed by the sun, which is the Holy Grail, which is the card of ultimate fulfillment, satisfaction, success, monetarily, emotionally. You have here like these beautiful encrusted gems that just shine. That's a reflection, as above, so below. So the cup is being offered to you, these golden rays of energy, and they're gold combined with pink unconditional love. And see if you can see the pink color, slight variations there. So, what's coming towards you is finding that balance, going back to balance after having gone through a difficult time, but knowing now that your inner peace is the most important thing for you. Your inner balance, your inner peace, and that is what's going to lead you to having this amazing, amazing life, an amazing year. So I thank you for letting me read for you today. I hope you enjoy this. I look forward to hearing your comments as to how you like the reading. And thank you so much for following me always. And for those that have been with me a long time, I'm still committed to doing as much as I can to be of service. Please check me out on Facebook. I do my readings on Facebook. And of course, I do readings and teachings on Periscope. So I wish you all the beauty and love for this new 2016. Namaste.